Oh man, another tough day for Bitcoin and altcoins. There is blood on the streets right now, and this is the final call. Let's jump into the charts here to see what's going on, because there's another tough day here for Bitcoin, falling 2%, trying desperately to hold this kind of 86.5 level here. But let's face it, guys, it's not looking so good here on crypto. We are seeing key levels being lost here. And more importantly, we're seeing a little bit of panic start to creep in, which of course leads to bigger pullbacks. Now, if you watched my video yesterday, you will know that I shared some price targets around not being surprised if we come down to 72 to 74 here on the Bitcoin chart. That would be retesting some of those previous levels. But the reality is, as you can see, we've got to fill this gap, right? We're losing this support. This was like the final call. We're trying to hold this little conjure of support here, along with the 200 exponential moving average. So far, we are trying to hold it, but failing that, guys, it's a steep fall down to come back down to support around that 72 to 74 marks. You got to be prepared, guys. We could be here on Bitcoin seeing at least another kind of 18 to 19% fall here, which of course will create some pain. Hold up. If you're serious about investing in crypto and you're not sure where to start, download my free crypto exposure blueprint. The link is in the description. It's going to show you how to go from nothing to setting up a portfolio that smart, rich, high net worth individuals are using every single day. All their secrets are revealed in this free PDF. Go grab it and let me know what you think. Let's get into this video. Now, if we take a look at the fear and greed index, you can see here we are in extreme fear. And you guys know my general rule of thumb is when we get to these territories, these are the moments I need to roll up my sleeve. I need to get back to work. Remember, when the price action's pumping up at 1010, close to 1010, there's nothing for me to do. Right? Those bags are being pumped. New people are coming into the market. Now that we've had a serious pullback here on Bitcoin, and it is a serious pullback, I mean, going as deep as 21, 22% here, it's time to start nibbling, right? And this is now going to be my plan. Over the next kind of couple of videos, I will be sharing certain altcoins. I'm going to be nibbling, but I'm not allowed to buy altcoins until I eat my veg. I've got to get some Bitcoin. I've got to get some Ethereum at some of these levels. I mean, if we jump on over here to the weekly chart, you will see this is a pullback. Right? Let's bring out the EMA ribbon. This is pulling into the EMA ribbon. This is something we were expecting ever since we broke after the elections, guys, and we had this unsustainable pump around this period here. I said, guys, we need a pullback. I'm not bothered if we come into EMA ribbon. I want to nibble in this area. Then I expect a big bounce from here. If we don't get a bounce, we start losing our EMA ribbon. This is the area to panic. This is not the area to panic, guys. This is healthy. This is healthy because you saw the move that came after it. Losing the EMA ribbon is unhealthy, right? If we go back into this cycle was going fine until we lost the EMA ribbon. It's these kind of couple of candles here when we were struggling in the EMA ribbon and we didn't get that response to keep this uptrend going. Okay, and that's really important to understand. If you lose your EMA ribbon, then you lose the trend here on the weekly chart. At the moment, there's no reason to be worried right here. Now, a lot of people are wondering, what's going on with the dollar index? Well, the dollar index is falling here over the last kind of couple of weeks, right? Which is counterintuitive. If you've had a bad dollar index, you would have thought that risk is rotating on. But really, you can see that the dollar index is just retesting its EMA ribbon and it probably wants to bounce. And that's really the point here, is if dollar index decides to bounce and start climbing here and reattempting an attack at 110, that spells more risk-off behavior. And risk-off behavior sees a difficult time for Bitcoin and altcoins. Incidentally, we are seeing a little bit of a better situation going on here in the traditional markets. S&P 500 rises for the first time in 5 sessions. Nvidia gains before earnings, so we will get those earnings later on today, which of course will affect the markets. Nvidia is just huge, right? I mean, look at this. Nvidia is the bellwether market darling stock that is of vital importance to the broader markets. Its performance provides meaningful guidance for the broader market tone. The importance for the tech sector cannot be understated. And this carries over to crypto, guys. We've seen in the past, whenever Nvidia delivers earnings, it has a correlation to the crypto market. Of course, to the AI plays within crypto, but even more so the wider market as a whole. So you can already see Griffin, AI 16Z pumping today, just in a little bit of excitement ahead of the Nvidia earnings. So don't be surprised to see some of these AI plays moving, even though the wider sentiment from the market is a little bit dampened. Now, what I actually want to share with you guys here is I want to look at the total crypto market cap, right? Let's bring out my lines again. Let's remove the CMA ribbon. This is what I want to show you. This ugly weekly candle here on Bitcoin is quite important because of the following. we've fallen 10% in the amount of money that's gone into crypto, right? So the total crypto market cap at the start of this week was 3.14 trillion. It fell as low this week as 2.76 trillion. At the time of recording, $303 billion has left crypto this week. Now, we can talk about the Bybit hack. We can talk about other big numbers. I mean, the Bybit hack was 1.5 billion. We can talk about, yesterday's liquidations, which was 1.6 billion. The fact of the matter is, liquidity left crypto this week, right? $304 billion left crypto this week, which is important because that candlestick has now taken us back down below the levels we've seen in November of 2021 when Bitcoin ran up to 69,000 before the bear market started, right? So we've not managed to bounce from here and create that higher high and really push on. We are now at levels, when you add up all the money in crypto, it's less than it was in 2021, which is mind-boggling, right? It's mind-boggling in two senses. One sense is that why, right? Like everything is so much more favorable now. Why is there not more money in crypto? Where is it going? And I've kind of got the answer for that, right? We know the money is going. We know that there's a outflux of liquidity into other asset classes, right? I mean, obviously the meme ecosystem has had an effect. I will come on to that when we look at altcoins. But ultimately, risk is rotating off. And that is why you see these big panics. When risk is on, money comes back into crypto. When risk is off, it falls. And that's a 25% fall, guys. That's a meaningful change to be as high as 3.7 trillion at the peak down to 2.8. We've lost a trillion. We've lost a trillion pretty quickly here in crypto market cap, which of course has an impact, right? Now, we need this to go higher. I believe it's going to go higher. The whole point I'm invested is I don't think that's it for this cycle. If I thought that was it for this cycle, I'd capture some profit and I'd be done. But as an investor, I've got to make a stand. I've got to make a decision. And my decision is to be in the market because I want a big explosive move. I want this market to at least hit 5 trillion here in total crypto during this cycle. And even if we hit 4 to 4.5, it's going to have powerful ramifications for our bags, right? We're going to get some good returns here. But failing that, if we start curling over and start coming back down here, it's not going to be fun. Now let's zoom into altcoins. Altcoins have fallen as well. 1.1 trillion excluding Bitcoin. Okay, so this is all the altcoins, including Ethereum. What's interesting here was this never touched a peak, right? The peak in November of 2021 was 1.71 trillion. We got close, right? We got to 1.64, but we never touched it, which means altcoin season never even started, guys. It never even started. We've not had a powerful, explosive move here. Now, a lot of people are saying, oh, there's a lot more dilution in the markets, a lot more coins and things like that. I get it. But overall, when you add up all the money, it's still less money in crypto than there was in November 2021. However you want to slice it, however you want to dice it, that's despite having Trump as president, that's despite having Bitcoin ETFs and ETH ETFs and listings for other ETFs, it's despite Coinbase winning their lawsuit against the SEC, and same for Uniswap yesterday, and it's insane. There's so many positive things going for crypto that weren't going for it a year, 2, 3 years from now. And yet the money's not in the market. And the answer is quite clear, actually, when you think about it. It comes down to this. It comes down to the Fed investment rate, right? The fact of the matter is, ever since the last cycle, we went on a tightening cycle, right? This whole period here, from here to here, was a Fed tightening cycle. Jerome Powell was not your friend, remember? Jerome Powell was not your friend. Let's get a sad face. Where's that sad face here? Can we, where's this? Let's bring this out. Jerome Powell was not our friend in this period. He was hoovering all the money out of the economy, which is not good. If there's no money in the economy, there's no money in people's hands. We need him to become our friend now. We need him to loosen monetary policy. And for that, we're going to get our smiley face. And fundamentally, as complicated as we want to make it, this is my diagram. This is my TA. Right? This was a period of down because he was hoovering the economy. This is going to be a period of prosperity because he's going to print money again. He's going to loosen monetary policy, he's going to loosen interest rates, and he's going to print again. And that is what I'm waiting for. I couldn't care less about this mini pump here. This was a pump post the Trump election, which, as has proved time and time again, doesn't have an impact. Everybody's looking for the next catalyst. Oh, it's Trump. Oh, it's the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve. Oh, it's this. Oh, I've been through so many of these catalysts. It doesn't matter. The one thing that moves markets, whether it's traditional finance, and you guys know I've got a background in traditional finance, whether it's traditional finance, whether it's bonds, whether it's stocks, it's the liquidity. If there's no money in the markets, nothing is going nowhere. It's not pumping anywhere. It doesn't matter. People don't have money. When people have money, these things go up, right? When stimulus checks are being printed, these things go up. Luxury watches go up. Real estate prices go up. Cost of supercars, etc. go up. Luxury goods go up. Risk on assets go up. We need a period of prosperity and printing. Now, the problem is we don't know how long this waiting period is going to be, because right now there's no chance of us getting a rate cut just yet because the economy is showing too many signs of strength. But you've got to be patient, because America, central banks, they always do one thing. They print. You just have to be patient, guys. So the saving grace is you just have to be patient. The problem is I know that the majority of people watching this video aren't patient, and that's why you're going to get wrecked. You've got to stay the course. Everybody who bought and held onto Bitcoin and good cryptos never failed. They built wealth. The ones crying and screaming and calling crypto a scam are the same ones on Pump Fund looking for 1 million X off of their 0.1 SOL. If you're serious about crypto, if you're serious about investing, I'm going to spin up another channel, guys. I've got another smaller channel. I don't want it to be a big channel. I don't want loads of views. No, I don't want any of that. Right? No clickbait, none of this stuff. Just for you guys, if you're serious about crypto, if you're serious about building your wealth, and you've got a bit more patience to listen to some of the details, I'm going to be releasing all the game in that channel. Okay? So make sure you subscribe there as well. Normal content resumes here, guys. Content continues here. The news updates, everything we're doing here, the TA, that all stays the same. If you want to know how to structure wealth, build your portfolio, you're serious about crypto over a long period of time, that's the place to be. Make sure you subscribe. I'll leave the link in the description. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.